välkomna till Åmåls Sportklubbs hockeymagasin Bullseye Show. Jag står här som vanligt med Åmåls tränare Ken Eddy. Welcome to the show, Mr. Eddy.
Tjena, Freddy.
Yesterday, you won against Arvika. Can you compare the games? You lose against Hammarö.
Yeah, so Hammarö and Arvika are very similar teams. They're hard-working teams, and we've actually beat them twice before.
Yes.
Okay. The Hammarö match, we didn't have a very good effort. We weren't working very hard, and every opportunity they got, we gave them.
Okay.
And then we didn't create very many opportunities on our own.
Was it in the head, the mind?
Well, I think we've been. It's kind of like the dog who gets kicked around and beaten up, and then you try and pet him.
Okay.
Then he bites you. So we were on a 4-game losing streak, and then we come back, and I think we've been beaten up a little bit, and we were kind of in the mindset of, oh, here we go again, especially when we got down by 1 goal. And against Arvika, in the practices leading up to that match, we just preached hard work, defensive zone, and back checking. And you don't need a lot of skill and talent to back check hard and to play good position and work hard in your defensive zone. And those are the things we focused on, and that actually got us out of the funk of the losing streak. Granted, we didn't get 3 points, but 2 points are better than none.
You was in the lead.
2-0.
2-0.
Yeah, 2-0. It wasn't that we were playing really well. We were working really hard, and we're kind of back to where we were in the beginning of the season, where we're doing a good job keeping teams from getting goals, but then also we're having trouble scoring. But as we saw in the beginning of the season, that changed, and we started scoring, and we kept teams down below, 3 goals or less. So the 2 games are a perfect example of hard work will pay off sometime. We didn't really work hard against Hammarö, and we didn't create any opportunities on our own, and Hammarö didn't give us any opportunities. On the other side, Hammarö took advantage of all our mistakes, and they were working hard. And
That's the little difference.
That's the small little difference. And if you take the Arvika match, we worked really hard. We created a lot of opportunities. Granted, we gave up 42 shots, but most of them were from the perimeter. And we assessed that after the match, and we're gonna change our defensive zone a little bit. And we're gonna do some different things against Grooms, because the Grooms match is really important.
But the game against Arvika, most of the time you was on the ice. Only 3 penalties.
Yeah, which is strange because we averaged 9 minutes of penalty or box play, and to cut that down by 6 was a big deal. And our box play did a really good job. We didn't give them that many opportunities in the box play, and our power play got a goal, and I think we're 2nd in the league in power play, and we're also 2nd league in box play. Statistically, we look like a team that should be in the top of the Serie. But I was talking with the Arvika coach after the match, and he said things are so tight in this Serie. He hasn't seen it in a long time. And if they would have gotten 3 points, they would have jumped up, 3 or 4 places. So what's going to happen these last 9 games is it's going to be like a deck of cards. Every game, teams are going to shuffle around, and it's going to come down to the last game. So every point is important. Every game is important. So it's an old cliche in hockey, but you have to go 1 shift at a time, 1 period at a time, 1 game at a time. And that's the way the focus has to be. And if you look at the losing streak, when we were on the losing streak, everyone was pointing out the small little problems we were having. But if we would have been doing that when we were on top of the table, we'd probably be on top still, because we got away from detail-oriented hockey. And that's what caused us to get into that 4-game funk. And now we're going back to the basics, just basic hard work, and that'll help get the wheels turning. Because the weather's bad out there right now. We need some grip on our tires.
Yes. And
hard work and effort are the studs in the tire.
But the penalty shooting, Arnqvist.
Yeah.
And Hedlund.
Yeah. Arnqvist actually did the FOPA move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So I think he's gonna be on a postage stamp here in Åmål.
Oh, a post stamp in Åmål.
And it was kind of interesting.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was interesting in the shootout because it was tied after 3. So then we switched up, and Ian made the big save, and then everyone was thinking, okay, you're gonna go with Arnqvist, right? No, Hedlund had the goalie beat. He just didn't put the puck in the net.
Okay.
Just
So you got one more time.
Yeah, I had them go win this thing. He went out and won it. That was good for him because he's been one of our best players the last few games. He's been working really hard and he's been creating a lot of opportunities. I mean, he played really well against Arvika and against Hammerud. So it was good that he got rewarded for all his hard work.
Grum's the leader of the league.
Yeah.
You have played good against them.
Yeah, well, you know, actually, the game we won 2-1 against them, that was where the bolts were starting to come off our wheels a little bit. We actually didn't play that well against them. It was more we wanted to win that game more than they did, and that's what it's going to come down to on Wednesday. We're going to have to work really hard, and we're going to have to work really hard upstairs here, up in the smart department. And we're going to change a few things that they exploited against us, and hopefully that will give us a chance to get 3 points there. But this series is so tight, you never know what can happen. I mean, everybody beats everybody on any given night.
Okay, good luck on Wednesday.
Tack så mycket.
Ja, då har vi ett nytt inslag i Bullseye Show och vi har en guest host i form av nummer 32 Markus Gustafsson som står här tillsammans med lagkapten Thomas Sääv.
Ja, välkommen.
Tack så mycket, tack så mycket.
Vad tycker du om våran förluststreak nu innan jul?
Vad jag tycker om den, det var en ganska enkel fråga. Det var åt skogen. Kändes ju inte bra att förlora 5 matcher idag. Men nu är vi på rätt väg igen. Vi tog en vinst igår. Hade hellre haft 3 poäng istället för 2. Men ja.
Vad gjorde vi för skillnader jämfört med de 4 matcherna innan och nu mot Arvika eftersom vi vann?
Ganska enkelt sagt så vi tränar mycket på arbetsmoralen. Hårt jobb. Lagt mycket fokus på defensiven och backchecking. Vilket gjorde skillnaden. Vi jobbar hårt och därav så blev det roligt att spela i år.
Vad tyckte du var största skillnaden mellan oss och Arvika igår?
Ja, den största skillnaden var väl att vi var effektivare än Arvika, vilket inte hör till vanligheterna för våran del. Vi brukar vara ganska ineffektiva när det gäller avslut. Men igår så vann de skotten över oss, om jag inte minns helt fel. Och vi kom inte till alldeles så många skottchanser som vi brukar göra varje match, utan det var effektivitet som avgjorde, tror jag. Och ett bra målvaktsspel utav Ian, naturligtvis.
Vad tycker du om din egen insats?
Igår var den väl klart godkänd. Kanske inte fick så mycket uträttat offensivt som man vill, men så länge laget vinner så är jag nöjd med vad jag kan prestera för att hjälpa dem, om det så är offensivt eller defensivt. Så det spelar ingen större roll.
Ja, nu på onsdag är det Grums borta. Vad ska vi göra för att slå dem?
Gäller nog att fortsätta på samma linje. Bli kanske något tätare i defensiv zon när de väl får snurr där. Arvika hittar mycket in i slottet och så. Där gäller det nog att stänga ytterligare för Grums är giftiga när de får snurr. Men samtidigt ha lika hård backchecking och hårt jobb och ett lika bra målvaktsspel så kommer det gå väg mot Grums också. Alldeles säkert.
Lycka till på onsdag.
Tack så mycket.